Coming up September 9th, the Parkinson Superwalk returns to Kamloops. We have Neil Roberts joining us on the show today. He is helping to organize and speaking for the event. Great to have you here, Neil.
Thank you for having me.
I just learned during the break that Neil has Parkinson's. He's been living with it since 2011, I believe.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
And I didn't know that you had it
well,
because
thank you. Yeah.
you can't tell. How does that work?
I think because of medication. I was diagnosed early in the disease, and I think that was fortunate in my case because it helped to get me straight to see a neurologist. I got on the pill program immediately. I take 6 pills a day, 3 times a day, and it seems to be working. So that's probably why I'm looking pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
No cure, but the drugs that they're using are becoming more and more effective, clearly.
They are, obviously, yes. And this is why we have the Parkinson Superwalk, to raise money for awareness, raise money for research, and raise money for, the drug companies to produce something that's going to be much more effective and a cure.
Absolutely.
Course,
the cure would be the ultimate, of course.
Of course.
What percentage of the population lives with Parkinson's?
Over 50, it's about 1% have it, and more people seem to be getting it. There's no reason for that. It doesn't seem to be genetic. It doesn't seem to be to do with the environment. So, that's what research is all about. Although there is a secondary style of Parkinson's, which is caused by brain trauma. Things like concussion. Muhammad Ali, for instance, was a prime example of that.
Right.
And younger people are getting it too, which is not good.
No, it isn't good. I have a friend I know who's diagnosed in his 40s.
Okay.
But what is the youngest diagnosis? Do you know? And people in their 20s have been.
Yes,
I know from Kamloops even.
Yes, they have. And quite a few people, like Michael J. Fox, for instance, who's famous, he had it quite young, and he's had various things done, brain surgery and stuff like that. But
we have video from last year. How many years running is this now, Neil, in our community? I know it's been here for several years, but I don't know how many.
I think it's close to 20 years.
Is that right?
Okay. Know, yeah.
So this is taking part at at Riverside Park. You can see here that the band shell's being used. It's quite a gathering.
Yes, it is. Registration is 10 o'clock, where you can make your pledges and drop off your pledge forms, get a free T-shirt, and meet some people and do a little exercise before the walk, and the walk goes at 11 o'clock.
And part of this, besides the fundraising, which is obviously important, is the camaraderie upon meeting others that are living with the same condition as you are.
Absolutely, and the support we give each other, and it's just an amazing. Some of these people are just superheroes.
Yes.
They walk and they do things, and of course the problem with Parkinson's affects the brain cells that cause movement, and this is in the legs. It generally happens down one side.
Okay.
So, movement in your legs. Tremors, of course, is an obvious sign of it. Throat muscles, and so it's difficult to swallow. I had trouble signing my name when I was first diagnosed, and I thought, that's very strange, And I found also I wasn't swinging my right arm when I was walking, and my wife noticed that I was shuffling, which was not normal for me. And these are all obviously symptoms of the disease. Yeah.
And upon diagnosis, it made sense suddenly why these things are happening, and then you receive the medication that helps you.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the difference. Early diagnosis is so key for people who think that they might have some of these symptoms. It's worth getting checked out.
Please go to your family doctor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're saying 1% of the population lives with Parkinson's over 50.
Yes, it's the figures we have at the moment.
That's significant.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Quite significant, yeah.
So, registration's at 10 a.m. on September the 9th. The walk gets underway at 11, and people can certainly get down there early and make sure they register, or they can go online as well. We've got the pictures up on the screen, but I know it's parkinsons.bc.ca if people would like to check it out online.
That's correct.
All right, Neil Roberts, thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Susan.
Yes.
Appreciate it very much.
And to your continued good health.
Thank you.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll be back after a quick break. Stay with us.